Hello ITDE managers, and welcome to our first session of In Pursuit of Autonomy. Today we will discuss several features of autonomy, autonomous learners, and the autonomous learning environment. I hope that this presentation will allow you to revisit some of your lessons, and that through instructional design or improvement of the instructional design, autonomous learners as well as other learners within the learning environment will be greatly enhanced. Let's follow an autonomous learner throughout the week and see what educational strategies she uses to assist her in autonomous learning.
What exactly is autonomy in education?
Outside of educational constructs, it can be arguably said that when a baby begins to hold her own bottle, she is considered autonomous. Equally so, a blind man who goes out on his own to catch a bus on his way to a favorite sandwich shop can be labeled autonomous. In the same way, a puppy that has finally been housebroken can be said to be autonomous as well. Webster's dictionary defines autonomy as functioning independently without control by others. The phrase, however, when used in education, does not suggest that learners operate independently of the instructor. Just as autonomous nations sought independence from ruling authorities in order to avoid destructive outcomes, autonomous learners function within long-range goals and objectives and are skilled at acting independently of external controls and behavior that will deter them from their educational goals.
How can ITDE managers help to facilitate autonomous learners within the learning environment?
Within current distance learning environments, there is constant need to provide media content that is relevant and beneficial to the learner. Learner content interaction is an important aspect of distance education. Since distance learning entails learners, instructor, and content potentially existing in different physical locations. Michael Moore, in 2003, discusses generative learning environments. These environments emphasize the importance of anchoring or situating instruction in meaningful problem-solving context. A major goal of this approach is to create shared learning environments that permit sustained exploration by students and instructors, and also enable them to understand the kinds of problems and opportunities that experts in various areas encounter, and the knowledge that these experts use as tools.
What treatments can ITDE managers provide that will engender autonomous behavior?
While multimedia of all types may be useful within a conventional educational setting, they are more important in environments with autonomous learners present. Autonomous environments, because they are usually more learner-centered, challenge the learner to operate outside of their existing knowledge base. Varying types of multimedia and multimedia technology represent content that, when properly utilized, can dramatically enhance learning in the distance learning environment. These technologies also are an enormous asset to the autonomous learner, as they can provide instant additional resources. Indeed, if higher levels of learning are to be achieved in the online environments, there is a need to expand the perspectives of teaching and learning beyond the sharing and comparing of opinions in group discussions. Multimedia technologies have the ability to expand learner capabilities and provide the basis for cognition and metacognitive opportunities. Facilitation of autonomous groups by ITDE managers requires providing them with readily available, challenging materials that, after exposure, will add greater foundation to their knowledge base.
What final thoughts would you share with ITDE managers regarding autonomous learning environments?
In today's changing technological climate, instructional technology and distance education managers must be prepared for autonomous learners and their needs. Autonomous learners, because of their attitudes and behaviors, require a different type of guidance than that of conventional students. Contrasting the two, conventional learning environments usually consist of students who prefer direct instruction by the teacher, whereas learning environments with the self-directed or autonomous learners mostly consist of learners who operate well with a facilitative style of instruction. It is important that ITDE managers understand the special needs of autonomous learners and provide media that corresponds to their learning styles.
Okay, baby, drive safe. I will. Bye, old geezers.
Autonomous learners require additional resources to reach outside of the assigned coursework, making them more proficient. Further advancing these types of learners entails providing greater resources that provide opportunities for the learners to research, evaluate, and reflect upon the material. In turn, this creates a unique learning environment that is beneficial to both instructors and students. Integrating multimedia technologies with their anytime availability, viewing capability from any computer location, and simple accessibility can go far to advance autonomous learners. I sincerely thank you for your participation in this session, and I welcome you to check back frequently for further segments of autonomy, autonomous learners, and the autonomous learning environment.